Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy, wow, is today Thursday? Yeah, it is Thursday. I had to think about that. Oh, wow, this week has gone fast. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, March 5th, and I'm back. This is now episode 101. I mean, I almost want to say it's funny because it's like, all right, am I starting at one again? No, it's 101 episodes. So it's kind of exciting. On Monday, I did my little celebration. I had my hat, I had my little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Here it is. My little bell. More cowbell. But good morning, everyone. I don't even know where to begin. This has been such a busy week. I'm going to share this out to get some people share this out. Hey guys, don't start over there. All right, that should be done. All right, so I'm sharing this out. But welcome everybody. Okay, so Monday was my 100th episode. Today's my 101st. So lots of things have been happening. Currently, and I definitely want to say a prayer about this, but currently there are 7 different people in my life right now that's going through some serious medical issues. It's kind of overwhelming. I mean, I'm feeling it from so many different things. I mean, I'm not going to go into details of each individual case, but when that many people in your life is going through problems, and it makes you feel like that time is so precious, that things are so that you really need to appreciate your life because you never know what's going to happen. And with as many bad things as happening, is also as many good things as happening. I mean, I feel blessed. If anybody saw my videos, I was teasing, but I went to the casino yesterday. I'll admit, I went. Some people say casinos are the den of sin. Probably is. I mean, you have people who gamble, you have people who drink, you have people who smoke. It can be, but I like to go every now and then. And it turns out going yesterday, I came home with some money. So I'm very happy, which was a blessing considering that we had to spend all our money to fix the car. And it was like I won the money that it cost to fix the car. So if that wasn't a miracle in itself, I couldn't believe it. Don, you have a prayer request. If you want, put it in the chat. I haven't said the daily prayer yet. Normally, I do an open discussion forum that we could talk about anything. And then once the conversation quiets down, then I go into the prayer. Then I go into reading. So if you have a prayer request, definitely put it in the chat. Good morning, Francis. Welcome to the show. So what was exciting is, like I said, we ended up Chris he had to go to a doctor's appointment. So he went to the doctor's appointment. After the appointment, he finally fixed the car. He put the alternator in. He changed the oil. He had to change housing with the alternator. He had to do a whole bunch of things with the car. We got it legalized, we got it registered, we got it up and running, and of course I drove it the first time. Unfortunately, one of the belts did snap while I was on the road, but it's okay. It's not like an important. It ended up rotting out. So he's going to fix that tonight or tomorrow, and but the car itself is fine. So I'm really really excited that we were able to get the car up and running, and then to end up going to the casino, which is bad of me, but I went to the casino and then winning the exact amount of money that it cost to get the car up and running is just, I'm shocked. So I do have to say that I'm really, really happy about that. I think there's a lot of prayer requests in order right now because I have 7 people in my life that are all going through some major medical crisis. I didn't even count myself in this. I mean, I have some issues going on myself, but I'm looking at everybody else, including Chris. But Chris is actually potentially a miracle. I mean, Chris had a defibrillator that an internal defibrillator that ended up getting infected, and he had to get it removed. And The doctor said that once his chest cavity and everything healed, they're going to try to put in another one. Well, it turns out they might not need to put another one in because his heart is showing signs of improvement. So he has a specialized test coming in on next Friday, Friday the 13th of all times. Friday the 13th has a test, and if the test comes back that his heart is stronger, then he's going to elect not to get the defibrillator put in, because that's actually more dangerous for him when they keep opening up his chest. Because basically, with the defibrillators, every 8 to 10 years, it has to be switched for the battery. So because his defibrillator, he had it for 3 years now. Well, he no longer has it, but he had it for 3 years. It got infected, and that was very, very serious. I mean, it, I don't even know how to describe it, but Chris is a very, very slim, thin guy. Like, and he doesn't have fatty tissue. He doesn't have like a lot of skin. So when they had to do the surgery, they pretty much left it completely open. So that was the most horrific thing I've ever seen. I mean, I actually had to rush him to the hospital because the wound just kept bleeding. It wouldn't stop bleeding. I mean, there was one point that we switched the bandage and the blood was like blump, 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 blump. So I rushed him to the hospital. I was freaking out. And it turns out that they couldn't sew the skin back together because there was no skin to sew back. I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but I mean, it's all healed now. He has quite a scar though. But oh, did I miss a prayer request for Don? Okay, Don didn't write it in. Okay, I thought Don wrote it in, but yes, we'll definitely put a prayer request out. Oh, I love praying God see and see God's answers. Oh, thank you so much, Francis. I appreciate that. And hi, Golden. Welcome to the show. Um, so the fact that his chest is completely healed is great. So now he has to go for a test, and if his heart is at 35%, then they're not going to put the defibrillator back in. So that's a good thing. So I'm definitely going to be praying. Guys, come on, stop that. The cats are fighting over there. Golden says prayers for mental health. We will absolutely do that. In fact, you know something? Usually I start off, like I said, talking, but I think, you know something, with this many prayer requests going on, I think I'm going to start off with a prayer because I think it's absolutely important. For me, I used to pray for, I used to be thankful, but now I incorporate a prayer for everything. I incorporate a prayer for discernment, a prayer for thankfulness, a prayer for others. So, you know something? I think this is a good time. The book, cool. I'm not too sure what you mean. Oh, you mean this? This is the Bible. We're going to be reading the Bible too. We're up to 1 Samuel chapter 21. But yeah, let's, you know something? I'm going to say this. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, guys. It's been 2 days and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So, you know something? I think it's a good time to pray. So let's start off with a prayer. So, dear Heavenly Father, I come to you on my 101 episode. I am so thankful and grateful for all these episodes that you have allowed me to share with the audience. But I come to you with a very humble and grateful heart because we need so much help and so much guidance. There are so many people right now with prayer requests, and I hope that you could extend your grace, your love, and your shelter onto us and hear our pleas. I pray that every single one of my friends goes through their health crisis in a quick, easy recovery, that they are able to recover quickly in a pain-free way. I pray if there's anybody out